Hi, my name is Sean, and this is my Blaze Capital Testimonial. So in January of this year, I started trading. I came into a little bit of money, and a friend of mine had been trading for a while and told me about a stock named Space. I opened up a brokerage account and put some money into it and bought a ton of Space. And so February at the peak, I got to tell you, I loved it. I was trading like the Wolf of Wall Street. I felt like everything was going to be perfect and simple. I knew Fang. It was easy. It didn't get any easier. So then in March, I realized that I was actually trading like the asshole of Wall Street. I didn't know what I was doing. I almost lost all of my money. But fortunately, I had a friend of mine that helped me set up a couple stops. So I was able to salvage a little bit. With what I did salvage, I did try and scrape up during the first leg up of the recovery, and I realized that I was putting together more losses than wins. Definitely, it wasn't going my direction at all. I needed help, and it was right around this time that this friend of mine had mentioned that he had seen this YouTube channel called Blaze Capital, and so I turned it on. And I got to tell you, it's right off the jump, it was very entertaining to watch Justin, that's for sure. But what I found more interesting is that the more I listened to him, and I was watching the market for about 2 weeks, I was watching videos nonstop because I really was starting to get serious about thinking about trading, and I knew that I was going to need help. So while I was watching, I realized at one point that the stock market doesn't have a crystal ball. There is no such thing. But I got to be honest, what I saw in those 2 weeks was Justin calling a very close percentage to almost what was exactly going on in the market. His analysis, his foresight on what was happening was fantastic. And so I decided that I was going to sign up, and I skipped the 1 month. And I decided I was going to give it a shot for a year. If I was going to try it, I was going to try it for real. And I got to be honest with you, that $1,000, that 1 year membership was the best decision that I've made since I actually started trading now full time. What blows me away about the Slack community, the Blaze Capital community, is in fact it's a community. Apart from the videos, which were absolutely fantastic. I mean, you've got Justin on 5 times a week, seven days a week. You have Justin on, and 5 days a week you have him on almost 3 times a day. It's super great. So there's a lot of contact in that respect. The channels are fantastic. The channels that they have there, really, they're designed for any kind of trader that you are. If you like options, if you like one trade, it blows me away how many different ways that there are to trade. In fact, one of my favorite channels within the Slack community, though, is the help. The help is fantastic. Honestly, during a trading day, you can put a request in help for a chart or an assist in a trade that you're trying to set up or make, and usually within about 5 minutes you get a response, and they let you know real fast, and it's absolutely super. I can't even begin to count the number of times that I've been saved from really bad trades from getting just the help that I needed when I needed it. The thing that is, the other thing that stands out apart from the help and all the fantastic tools that are right at your fingertips as you're trading. I mean, literally, I've got one screen on the stocks, and I've got one screen on Blaze Capital, so I know what's going on play by play. The other part of it that I like the most, though, is the community. You've got so many people. It really feels like when you're trading, it feels like you're trading with a community around a table of other people with opinions that make perfect sense. And so it really helps give you the tools that you need to be able to make very safe trades. You're getting opinions from a lot of very smart people. Matt is fantastic. Justin is fantastic. But when you start going down the ladder of the help that exists in the Slack community, it's unbelievable to me. I highly suggest you do this. If you want to take a run, and I've watched other YouTube videos and I've seen some of the other guys, and I'm telling you right now, if you want to make a serious run at the stock market, at a minimum, give yourself the edge of Blaze Capital. And that 1-year membership, it pays for itself within the first month, within the first week. I'm telling you. All right, take care.